Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are a regular here. This is the continuation of the Nancy Guthrie series of readings. I'm about to pull the next name out of the jar. And today I'm reading the energies and the intentions of okay. I don't know who these people are. Every time I'm like, oh, okay, who's that? I don't know. So today I'm reading the energies and the intentions of, I do know that this person was at least interviewed by the police, but it's Luke Daley's mother. Now, she was interviewed alongside Luke Daley, separately, I presume. They were interviewed separately. So, I should really try and find out who these people are, first of all. Okay, so this is an AI overview. As of March 2026, Luke Daley has publicly denied involvement in the abduction of Nancy Guthrie following his detention and release. Fair enough, but who is he? He claimed he is not the masked individual seen in the surveillance footage and expressed a desire for her safe return, urging the public not to rely on speculation. Luke Daley who is he? He's an ex-con. He's an ex-con, so I just wonder what led them to arrest him. Okay, it was just, sorry, my itchy eye, really badly itchy, I do apologise. Luke Daley, a convicted felon, was briefly detained with his mother during a SWAT raid during the probe into Nancy Guthrie's kidnapping. A 37-year-old Thursday issued a statement, blah blah blah. Okay, well, I just don't know what the, what led them to arrest him. Did he live nearby? I don't, maybe someone can fill me in on that, because I don't quite understand how they've felt the need to question him and his mother, which is even more bizarre. But anyway, this is a psychic reading. I use oracle cards and I use tarot cards, and occasionally I get messages from spirit. I interpret these messages in my own way, and you may interpret them differently in your own way, and I encourage you to do so. At no point am I claiming any of this to be factual, or am I making any accusations. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's do this.
Who holds the gavel? Who breaks the chain? Who hides the evidence? Who shifts the blame? Behind the badge, behind the smile, lies a ledger dripping vile, redding stains and twisted ties, a house of mirrors built on lies.
So, Luke Daley's mother. Has she got a name? I presume she has. Let's just quickly check. Luke Daley, mother. Mary Chapman Daley. Okay, So let's do this. Starting with the Clarifying Life Situations deck on Mary Chapman Daley. I don't think my co-presenter's going to turn up today. He might, I doubt it though, because I just left him chomping on a rabbit's ear. He is like a dog. And for those of you who've asked, what kind of cat is he? He is a Maine Coon. He's more dog than cat. And George is half Bengal, half Moggy. So let's see. Mary Chapman Daley. Was the Jack the Ripper, one of his victims, not called Mary Chapman? Or have I just made that up? I don't know. But anyway. So, first card, true intentions. Stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you towards genuine fulfillment. So that to me is like, don't forget to use true intentions as your next deck. But it's like, if you want to know her true intentions, then use that deck, feels like. Web of connection. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. So she's got connections. Oh, I spoke too soon. My co-presenter he's clearly seen that I'm working, so maybe he's going to join me. Anyway, web of connection. Yeah, she's got connections. And again, I know nothing about this lady or her son, or why they've been dragged into this case. There must be a reason. So yeah. I think they must have been questioned, fairly soon after the disappearance, because as far as I can tell, they were questioned in February. So let's do true intentions next. Career. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. I don't feel like she has a career. I might be wrong, but I don't feel like she does. Depends on what you want to define as a career, though, I suppose. Have they got something to do with rugs? Selling of? Why do I feel like that? I say they. It's Nancy's reading that I'm doing. Has she historically or right now got a role that she provides illicit substances in the area? I don't know. But next, safe space. I accept and respect you for who you are and ask only for the same in return. I mean, that is something for me anyway. It feels like almost like immunity. I don't know why. If we're to believe the police, then they questioned them and released them without, cleared them. They were cleared of any involvement. Or have they been given a safe space? I don't know. It's a bit of an odd one. So let's do the Mystic Black Rose Oracle next. Toxic, unhealthy, poison, delusions, nasty behaviours. Oh dear. And Muse. Inspired by you, listening to music, emotional bond, song lyrics. Muse. I do feel that there's something here about her relationship with her son, in that she's very influenced by him. He can easily control, I don't know if that's the word I'm wanting, but because she does it willingly. If he tells her to jump, she'll ask how high. It's that kind of thing. I do feel like she idolizes her son to a certain extent. So yeah, next deck. Path of Shadows. So 2 have landed. We have procrastination. There's the typo here because it says the tickling of the clock, but I think it means ticking. The ticking of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. Now let's have a look, because there's a time on here, and usually where there's times or dates or specifics on an oracle card, it's always accurate, strangely. And the time seems to be, that looks like a 10 past 4, coming up to 10 past 4. Let's see if people agree with me. I think that is the long hand that's coming up on the 10. And the 10 past 4. 10 past 4, or it could have something to do with the date. It could be 10 past 4. So it could be 10th of April. It could be the 4th of October, but I think it's more to do with the time. 10 past 4. Wonder what time Nancy was reported missing. I'm not saying that is the time I'm seeing here, but I want to see how it fits. And then we have vampire. In the night's embrace, where desires ignite, my hunger keeps consuming all in sight. It's really weird. I don't know why I keep getting this. Like, I keep getting flashes. If anyone's ever seen the movie Requiem for a Dream, I keep seeing that coming into my head. Which is basically, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen. Honestly, it's in my definitely in my top 10. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. But it's about a kind of the downward spiral of a family. The mother who becomes addicted to. I mean, I think we're talking about back in the 60s. This film was set in the 60s or 70s, possibly. Anyway, she becomes addicted to what is essentially speed, because it's prescribed to her as a weight loss aid. Back then, when it wasn't really fully understood. I mean, it was fully understood, but, you know. Anyway, and then there's her son, who is also an addict, addicted to heroin, I think. I'm not sure. And it's just the parallel downward spiral of both of them kind of thing at the same time. It's just a fascinating, it's just amazing. It's such a good film. Anyway, I keep seeing clips of this movie. I don't know why. There must be some similarity maybe to this lady and the woman in the movie, the main character. So I wonder if, I mean, the vampire card is making me feel not that she's the vampire, but someone is sucking her dry, and it could be her son, I don't know. So interesting. Let's pick the last oracle deck, and I'm going to choose the keywords oracle. Blue. Depression, sadness, water, intuition, open spaces, and inspiration. Water and open spaces. And we have eyes. Not a good card. It literally says on the card, not a good card. Watching, gossip, stalking, slander, looking deeper, hidden accounts. So again, I don't know who they are. Do they live nearby? Are they neighbours? Did they witness what happened? If nothing else, did she see something that happened? And she's hiding her own account. Slander. Or is she just that kind of person? Is she just one of those really intensely nosy people? If she is and she lives nearby, and I don't know, again, I don't know, I can't wait to find out who these people are, but it's fascinating. Let's do the tarot. And I'm using the Lost Hollow tarot deck. Show me what the web of connection is about. Explain what the connection is, please. So we have the Page of Pentacles, which could be her son. And we have Strength in reverse. Why am I getting something about her son having been involved in some kind of severe, I don't know whether I should use the word accident or not, but something which caused some near fatal injuries to her son, but he survived them. And I don't know what that has to do with anything. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I'm just getting flashes of images. So safe space and career. Who has given, I've forgotten her name. Mary, the safe space. What is this safe space about? Queen of Pentacles. So I kind of get the feeling it was a female that would have questioned, that would have been the main interrogator that questioned her. She knows people. I feel like she knows people. I feel like she would have, the police officer that would have interviewed her, she would have gone, she'd have known them. She just said, oh, hi, how are you? You know, it's all kind of like they're familiar with each other. Interesting. Queen of Cups in reverse. I don't know if this is actually Mary. So I'm getting she's someone who can be. I'm not saying she is all the time, but she can be pretty heartless or ruthless when she wants to be. If she feels like someone who would tell you, I give back what I'm, you know, you treat me a certain way, I'll give it back. It's like that. So that's her reasoning. You know, if someone treats her with disrespect, she'll disrespect them back. But her, I don't know what she classifies as disrespectful. Career. What is this about? I presume she doesn't have a career because she's in her 70s. Judgment. Judgment. Doing the right thing. And we also have the King of Wands. Which again could be her son. That does feel more like her son than previous cards. Also what's interesting is that I feel with the King of Wands coming in with that Judgment card, she feels she has to do the right thing by him. So that's where the Judgment's coming in. It's like, must do the right thing by him. Which is interesting. Then who is this muse? Who's the muse? And I said, I kind of started getting the flashbacks of the movie. I keep dropping cards, honestly. Of the movie Requiem for a Dream, and it comes in with the Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse. So this is either about a Cancer, possibly Cancer, zodiac sign of Cancer, which is a little bit on the toxic side, or Emotional bond. An emotional bond, possibly an emotional bond with a Cancerian that's a really cold Cancerian. And toxic. Who is toxic? Is it Mary? Is Mary toxic? Or is this about someone else? So we have the world in reverse. And the Eight of Cups reversed. The world reversed, Eight of Cups reversed. This isn't about her, it's about someone else, but I can't quite figure out who, because whoever it is, she decided to distance herself from them. But again, I don't know if this has any bearing on the actual case, or if I'm just picking up energy around her that is significant for her. Interesting though that she decided to distance herself from someone, but she hasn't actually distanced herself from them. She's, like I said, she's got that intensely nosy characteristic. She cannot help herself. So she's kind of told herself, I can't be dealing with this anymore. It's too toxic. It's too negative. I'm cutting them out of my life. And then she's like, oh, I need to know what's happening. I need to know what they're doing. I need to know this. I need to know that. And it's just, she's just, yeah. And maybe, I don't know if she actually knows Nancy. This is the problem. Does she know Nancy personally? Is it Nancy that she can't stand? I don't know. I get the feeling she doesn't know Nancy, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's just her abnormal level of interest in what happened. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. It's like she's kind of got herself involved in it because she's just shown way too much interest beyond a normal level kind of thing. Who is the vampire? Who is sucking who dry here? Or does she believe someone's a vampire? Okay, so we've got the Empress. Wow, okay. So this feels like it's something to do with... I don't think this is to do with Nancy. But it feels like she doesn't have anything good to say about Savannah. I don't know why I'm particularly getting Savannah. And again, I have no idea if she actually knows Savannah or if she just thinks she knows her because she's a TV personality. I don't know. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like she's... It's really hard to explain because she's obsessed. It does feel like she's obsessed with the case, but also she feels she doesn't want to waste any time thinking about Savannah. It's like a waste of her time. It's a waste of her energy. She's not going to give her the satisfaction of any time spent on her. Like, I don't know why there's so much dislike or that kind of thing of Savannah. I don't understand that. I don't know why. Maybe she just takes a general disliking to her. And then these last cards, which is the blue card and the eyes, which is, to me, is just that she is very nosy. She's a nosy. If she's a neighbour, I don't know, but she's a very nosy person. But the blue card, I don't know if this is to do with having seen or witnessed something or knowing something. Devil. I mean, the devil could be an unhealthy attachment, and that unhealthy attachment could be her son, in all honesty, and I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's the kind of toxic influence that certain people or things can have over our life that we have difficulty in breaking free from, and that's what this is about. But she doesn't want to break free from him. She just doesn't realise what a toxic influence he is what it feels like. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. She won't argue with him. She won't fight with him. She won't disagree with him. Like I said, if he says jump, she'll say how high and when. It's an odd one. I don't think she's involved. I think I don't know. I'm looking forward to doing the sun, put it that way. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I'm looking forward to reading her sun. And just see what comes out of that reading, because this is interesting. I think she's had a colourful life, put it that way, as well. I don't know, there is some link to a Ruggs connection here. I don't know if there is, what that would have to do with Nancy Guthrie, but I definitely pick up some bad vibes towards that family. Or is it just Savannah? I don't know, but let me know your thoughts, and if anyone knows who these people actually are or why they were arrested or what the process was, please let me know. I'd love to hear the actual situation. So thank you, as always. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the journey.